that sun is glistening today, ain't it? I might have to do this one in color. Good morning. Today is Tuesday, October 24th, and last night we had a Monday night matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Minnesota Vikings. And San Francisco, woo! What happened? Well, I'll tell you what happened. The Cleveland Browns, that's what happened. Got served up a whole plate of that number one defense. It was like, bon appetit, monsieur le paradis. It couldn't have the aftertaste. That's what happened. Nah, Brock Purdy didn't do too bad. He was 21 to 30 for 272 on one TD, but those two interceptions were the stains of the quarterbacking underwear that did not need to be seen. That's what happened. Big dog Kirk, come get this work. Cousins, 35 of 45 for 378 and two TDs, but that one interception, same thing, staying on the quarterbacking underwear that didn't need to be seen, but that 378 and the dub, though, that's what happened. Can we take a second to give some respect to the Vikings O-line, though? I'm a trench boy. I played a little bit of offensive line when I was in high school before I switched to all defense. I was a D lineman, and I played some linebacker and D-line in college a little bit. But when it comes down to it, I'm always going to have a soft spot for the offensive line. Battles are won and lost in the trenches. And when I see a quarterback that does not get sacked for an entire game, magnificent. That's what happened. That first drive where the Minnesota Vikings scored, though. Can we talk about that trio of Madison, Addison, and Hawkinson? That's a heck of a trio, ain't it? But the boys came out there and they got it done. They're like, hey, bro, we ain't the Browns. We about to come out and we about to punch you in the mouth. That's exactly what they did. That's what happened. Speaking of Addison, though, my man Jordan Addison, 7 receptions for 123 yards and 2 TDs. That man set the tone for the game. He averaged 18 yards a catch. That's what happened. I don't think in all of my years of watching and playing football have I ever seen an interception that was taken out of the defender's hand by the receiver, and then the receiver goes on to score. That was the first time I've ever seen that. Can we watch that real quick?
Blitz off the edge. Cousins throws, and it's taken away by Addison for the touchdown. He and Charvarius Ward fighting for the ball, and this time Addison takes it for the score. It was a little bit.
Minnesota defense was applying pressure. They forced 3 turnovers. Cameron Bonham had 2 interceptions, and they forced a Christian McCaffrey fumble. That's what happened. San Francisco didn't play like no bums, but you could tell that missing Trent Williams and Deebo Samuel is hurting them bad. That's what happened. This is one of those situations where everybody does their job on both sides of the ball, and they do it very, very well. And when the picture is actually formed after all the work is done, it is beautiful. That's what happened. I, for the life of me, will never understand the amount of hate that Brock Purdy gets. Like, what is it about Brock Purdy that makes y'all hate dude so much? He's not a bad quarterback. He's actually pretty good. It seems like as soon as a team loses, duh, I told you he wasn't a good quarterback. He's just a systems guy. I told you. Bro, they're missing Trent Williams and they're missing Deebo Samuel, 2 essential pieces of their offense. When you lose 2 pieces like that, not only does the quarterback suffer, the whole offense suffers. That's what happens. Even without those 2 pivotal pieces of the offense, he still went out there and had a pretty good game, even though they lost. But y'all got to understand, football is a team game. So when you're missing pivotal primary pieces of your offense that do their jobs well, and you replace them with guys who don't do those jobs as well, the whole team suffers. It's a team game. That's what happens. All in all, this is a pretty one-sided game as far as execution. The Vikings came out and they executed on both sides of the balls, and it was extremely effective. Cameron Bynum, like I said, he had 2 interceptions, and then the Christian McCaffrey fumble. They ended up doing what they had to do, and it was a beautiful thing. On offense, between I got a little nasal congestion. On offense, between Kirk Cousins, Jordan Addison, and TJ Hawkinson, those 3, they really stepped up and they did what they had to do to make sure that their offense was clicking on all cylinders. So congratulations to the Vikings. You guys did what you had to do, and I think we'll end this one right there. No football for today or for tomorrow. I know, it's a horrible feeling, isn't it? But we do have a Thursday night matchup coming up between the Buccaneers and the Bills. Good old shake and bake Mayfield. Check on that guy and see how he's doing. So I'll definitely be back to watch that game, and I'll be making a video on it. Till next time, guys.